Right then, in this video I go and explore a small, obscure Polish city. Now I've been to Poland many times and I've seen most of the major cities here. So in this video I go to a really small obscure city which no tourists would visit. In this video I'm going to the city of Kalisz. This is very obscure, most people outside of Poland have never heard of this city, so this will be a surprise to find out what is there. However, doing this on a Sunday was not a good idea, because Poland and Germany completely shut down on a Sunday. Like it's bad enough in England, where the shops only open 6 hours, which is completely ridiculous. But for Poland and Germany to completely shut down with almost nothing open, why? Why would they think that is a good idea? Anyway, even though all of the shopping centres are shut, you can still go in them and walk around the empty shopping centre. So along to Galeria Amber. This is what it looks like, very closed down. I think it's nice they still let you in because at least you can still wander about. The food court and cinema is open on the top floor, which looks like this. And the lift here is a Schindler Eurolift.
Piętro -1. Drzwi handlowe otwierają się.
So then, let's now go and explore the obscure small city of Kalisz and see what I'll find. This is what it looks like. It's got quite a sort of small city sort of vibe to it, but it's quite a pleasant looking city. And along to the next shopping centre, which is also closed, apart from the cinema, which is Galeria Teza. The lifts in this shopping centre are base model eco-discs, which are very under-spec for a shopping centre. This is a little lift I'd expect to find in a small residential, not good enough for a shopping centre, and I've seen a lot of these base model MX06 eco-discs already like a million times, so I kind of lost interest in these base models. So then, along to the town hall, which makes this very loud noise. I mean, song, music, whatever it is, it's extremely loud. I would not want to live near this because it'd like wake you up every day. This is what it sounds like. Then I continued to explore this city, and to be honest, I didn't really find much else of interest. It's got like an old town which is very similar to pretty much any other city old town, which is not really my interest. Other than that, there's so little here. So along I go to the train station. So, on this trip, I'm exploring loads of cities across Poland. However, unlike how I did trips in the past where I'd book all the hotels in advance, I found that gave me a very rigid set timetable. And after doing the camping adventures, I realised I actually quite like the flexibility of just going wherever I feel like on the day. So on this trip, I'm booking the hotels the night before, meaning that if a place turns out to not be that good, I can simply skip skip the place and move on to the next place. I have no set schedule for what I'm doing. I can literally just go along as I feel, which is actually much more enjoyable for a trip. So as this small city turned out to not be that good, I can now travel to my next destination, which is Poznan. I've been to Poznan a couple of times already. It is one of my favourite Polish cities and has the best tram system in the whole of Poland. And I've got 2 videos of the trams I'm going to release after this one. As for now, let's take a look at the price of food. All of this food here cost £2.81.
£2.81.
So then, now I go along to the place where I stayed, which cost £16 a night. So then, the next day and the shopping centres are open again. Let's go to a shopping centre, which used to have a set of 2 ThyssenKrupp lifts, but one of them has been modernised. Let's take a look at a modernised one.
Drzwi się zamykają. Poziom pierwszy. Drzwi się otwierają.
And let's take a look at the original one. Let's now go and take a look at Novotel. And now I go along to a very posh luxury hotel.
Non-stop 2017. Or maybe not.
So then, let's take another look at the price of food. Here's a little snack I had before my dinner, and this came to £1.80.
£1.80. That was 60p. That is much cheaper than anywhere else I know we can get. That's normally now over £1 for one of those. It's crazy how cheap it is. And that was about 90p.
Now for my dinner I had McDonald's, and McDonald's has gone up in price a lot. It's now the same price as the UK. There's 20 chicken nuggets cost about £6.20 here. That is a big increase than before, so prices are going up in Poland. So that pretty much concludes this video. Now I've made another video about why Poland is now better than the UK and why Poland's now overtaking the UK. So make sure you check out that video. The main points I make why I think Poland is so good is because there's so much nice things about, from nice shopping centres, good tram systems, and it's everywhere so clean. Everything feels so much better kept than the UK. Then there's the politics of the UK. We're in a cost of living crisis, money doesn't go as far anymore, public services have been decimated, and the Conservative politicians, I know they're voted out now, but we're still pretty much living with the consequences of what they did. They just brought in austerity, lack of funding anywhere, and then they gave huge amounts of money in COVID contracts, which were not honoured. They gave money to their friends, which is corruption. And the UK politicians have just shown themselves to be so bloody incompetent. Meanwhile in Poland has been following a very sound economic policy, bringing up the wealth of their country dramatically within the last few years. And one thing it really shows us is if you take the minimum wage of Poland, which is £6 an hour, and take a look at how much Polish stuff you can get for that minimum wage, it's now roughly equivalent, give or take, depending on the different items. How much if you're in England earning a minimum wage of £11.44, how much English stuff you can buy with that money. And now the amount you can get for the same amount of time working in England and Poland within the local economies is now roughly the same. And now Poland is going to overtake the UK, with their spending power for domestic products now increasing compared to the UK, which many years ago would just be unheard of. And because of this, Polish people that moved to the UK for work have now moved back to Poland, because there is no reason for them to be in the UK anymore. Ultimately, the main reason why the UK is failing, as well as all the other reasons I've given, the main reason is the thing that politicians are now refusing to talk about. The elephant in the room. Brexit. So, click the link in the description to see my video about why Poland is now better than the UK.